put this in the front of my videos. What you need to do right now, if you like what you see, if you like what you're watching right here on the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast, whether on Viral Hip Hop News Uncensored, the Uncensored Podcast official channel, you need to hit that link in the description box right now. Get your ass to the Hip Hop Uncensored podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, and all major online outlets exclusively with the Digital Soapbox Network. We drop content, like Oga said, 4 to 5 days a week. We're coming at you nonstop. Like, they look like CNN. It was in the New Era store, which is nice. How was that store? I didn't even get to look in that store. It was pretty dope. Man.
I grabbed me a Sixers hat out of there. They had a $1,000 Kobe hat in there. They had some dope stuff though. Yeah,
I didn't get to check that out, man. The weekend was so nuts and so busy. My mom was asking me how the weekend was, and I'm like, I got to sit back and think about it because there's so much that happened.
Yeah,
obviously Nipsey going to the Marathon store, that sticks out heavy in our heads and our hearts because of everything that happened. And I mean, might as well talk about that right now, man.
Yeah, definitely, man. But the Nipsey, situation, we shouldn't be saying his name, but we are, what I'm saying, at this point, information that came out today via TMZ. Who else? It's pretty much said that the woman only identified in court docs as witness one. Obviously, that's the one that had the getaway car. Yeah. For Eric Holder. Says that Eric Holder, they were hanging out on March 31st when they went to the Marathon Clothing Strip Mall to get food. She says they pulled up and they recognized Nipsey, and she was excited to see him. Now, according to the doc, she says Holder went into the burger joint to get food, walked over to Nipsey, and pretty much Nipsey, she said that Nipsey pretty much had a conversation and allegedly called him a snitch and whatnot. And so when that was the first story that came out, if people don't know, that Nipsey called him a snitch, and he came back and got pissed off about it and pretty much came back and did what he did to Nipsey and everything like that. But crazy situation that came out with that situation. And what's your thoughts on that?
Reading it like I did earlier and just being so fresh from going there last Friday and just hearing, all right, so he went to grab a burger and knowing where he grabbed that burger, and then
it's crazy
and going in there and going through the lot and dipping through and just visualizing this shit in my head, man. Oh fucking man. Now we asked a lot, we asked often, when are they going to bring in this getaway driver? Who was the driver? When are they going to talk about it? They're not bringing up her name, they're not saying anything. What's up? There has to be more to this story. Now that she's spoken to the grand jury, the story, I mean, you can see it making sense. One thing that I said, man, and that I preached throughout our commentary on this situation was cameras. I was like, there got to be cameras. I've been to LA a million times. I know how that shit's set up. There's cameras fucking everywhere. And one thing that I noticed that stood out to me like a motherfucker going out there, I ain't see a goddamn thing.
Oh,
maybe
wasn't looking hard either, but it would have been noticeable.
It would have been noticeable. And I asked myself, wow, this shit ain't as cameraed out as I thought it was. It's not.
No, it would have probably been some in that Fat Burger. Did you went in there? Did you see any in there?
Nah.
Damn. But I know the one in LA was like downtown.
When we went out there after the wars, hell yeah, that shit was cameraed out. When we went to that, was that the Fat Burger? Was it a Fat Burger that we went to?
One of them burgers.
It was a burger joint.
Yeah.
With Popeyes?
The one, I think it is a Fat Burger.
I forgot. It might have been a Fat Burger. I forgot what fuck, because I just went to use the bathroom real quick.
Right.
I walked in there and nah, it's not cameraed out like that. Shit, man. I want to say that I believe it. We heard stories initially when this whole situation went down that it was over a snitch, and we heard that Nipsey said snitch. I think Cowboy kind of alluded to that, but everything ended peacefully. She's going along with that story, saying that that Nipsey called him a snitch, and then maybe that Eric Holder called Nipsey a snitch or something like that. Ended cool. Eric Holder said that they were supposed to do it, or told her to do a drive-by. She refused because she was scared. A fan of Nipsey being surprised that he was there, wanted to take a picture with him. And then all of a sudden he came out, got his gun, and did what he did. I was watching the footage, though. I don't even lie. I hate watching it, but you sitting here as you're reading it, this footage is right here. And just knowing all of this shit now, it's fucked up.
Yeah, and then he also, going to say that he had 2 guns or whatever. That he put the gun in the food bag. And again, going there, and we were just there, and I was looking at my comments, to confirm. And I guess a lady who was there said go to Fat Burgers. So I guess that is the name of that, whatever. You know what I'm saying? That thing.
Yeah, but, right there.
Yeah. But it's just whoa. I mean, because the neighborhood, man, it was just like, damn. You know what I'm saying? So just to be in that area, to actually be where it happened at. I don't know. I'm kind of lost for words with that one. But this, witness one, TMZ got a hold of the grand jury testimony. They're dropping information all day, and I'm sure more will be coming out in the future as we get closer to trial. That's going to be coming up. Within, I guess, a year or so with this case.
Let me ask you, oh God, because we talked about this ad nauseum, and we both came to the conclusion that we feel as though there's more to this Nipsey story than meets the eye. After hearing this testimony, does that change your perspective on that? Do you still think that there's more to the story? Are you kind of leaning toward the jealousy role and this just happening? This is just a random act of rage.
It could be. It could be. It could be a hit. It could be a lot of different things. At this point, but I guess you never kind of know. You know what I'm saying? When you're talking about this type of situation, that's just what one person, said at this point. You know what I mean?
Right.
She could be lying. Who knows? She could be telling the truth. But I think that it could turn into a situation where when you look at jealousy and envy and things like that, that it is a element there where it definitely could happen. I'm not going to sit up here and act like somebody, with that naive to say Nipsey couldn't have said something and he saw the opportunity to go kill this dude. You know what I'm saying? Maybe it was a hit. We just don't know at this point, man.
Yeah, I don't know. My emotions go 10 different directions with this, man. I want to understanding the impact that Nipsey had on this area, Slauson and Crenshaw, and understanding the hope he was giving to the hopeless, and knowing the reasoning as to why it would make sense for him to be taken out. If you were a police officer or someone in a position where oppression makes sense in this situation, you don't want to see them thrive, I can go that angle. And then the rage and just being jealous and hating, I can go that angle. I just want to see the truth come out. I want to just know the truth. There's much truth as possible.
My thing is,
I hear what she's saying, but I don't want to all the way go, oh, okay.
But here's another thing, though. It's just like, I don't understand why they're going to let this woman, go, scot free, because like reading all this, just like
they gave her immunity.
Yeah, like how? Because it's like you carrying this whole shit out with the dude, you know what I'm saying? He's giving you instructions, you doing all this shit, and you talking about you don't want to do the drive-by and shit like this. You should be locked up too. And going, if that was me and you doing that,
locked up.
We've been locked up because they would say you conspired unless you put me at gunpoint and made me drive. Come on, man. We both going to jail for that joint if we was in a car together.
How don't they get her on conspiracy? He conspired it right there. She didn't walk out the car and leave. We're not saying it is justified. We're not saying that she's not right, but she didn't even get locked the fuck up. In fact, she got immunity. It's just so
that that's crazy. That's crazy. But they say stop talking about it. Let them grieve. My thing is like, they're gonna grieve whether we talk about it or not. They're gonna go through the process whether we talk about it or not. No video, nobody having commentary or anything, whatever. Stop any process that I was going through. Like, oh shit, I'm seeing these niggas talk about it again. Oh fuck, come on, man. Stop. It had to be silly.
Tell BET to stop having them fucking let them grieve. You give them an award and make them go out there and force somebody to speak. You ain't saying nothing against that. You want to hear them talk. You want to hear London, what she got, Lauren London, see what she got to say. You want to hear what Mama got to say. But you going to get on us about giving commentary to the day by day what's going on with the situation. Now, fuck that. We went out there. We're invested in this situation because we cared about this man and what happened to his life and what he left.
Right.
So if we invested ourselves in this as a media, then we're going to go all the way there and we're going to ride this motherfucker all the way through and give our opinion all the way through.
I don't give a damn if it was an article that came out 30 days straight. We're going to cover that article 30 days straight.
We have to. And let's just keep it real. I don't know if this is going on YouTube or not. Y'all going to see this on YouTube.